Once the necessary project information has been uploaded, the user may choose from 3 types of soil. When stable soft soil is selected, the software runs a soil structure interaction analysis on an initially non-distorted platform. When expansive soil is selected, the software runs analysis in compliance with AS 2870, Appendix F. And for analysis on liquefaction-prone soils, Wafflesuite adheres to the recommendation of the MBIE guidance, and it uses the LIPS methodology. Most of the inputs that are required by the software are accompanied with an help section to support the user. For stable soft soils, the user may define the ultimate bearing capacity and the modulus of subgrade reaction of the building platform. This information is required also for expansive and liquefaction-prone soils. For analysis on expansive soils, a variety of parameters may be selected, such as the stiffness of the mound, the reactivity class of soil, based on the classification of the New Zealand Building Code, the potential surface movement due to the tree-induced suction change, and the user may apply a reduction of the soil movement for sites that are wet throughout the profile at the time of construction, and the depth of the designed soil suction change. For analysis on liquefaction-prone sites, the user may define the magnitude of the total liquefaction-induced settlements at the ultimate and at the serviceability limit state. The parameters for a selected waffle raft system may be defined within the foundation type drop-down menu. In New Zealand, only the Firth Rib Raft X-Pod waffle raft system is selectable. The user may opt for a shallow, a partially piled or a fully piled solution. For shallow foundations, the users may specify a building platform with an engineering fill, and they can frame the waffle raft with a deepened edge beam. Partially piled waffle rafts are foundations with mixed behavior. In fact, they are supported by soil within their surface and by deep piles along their perimeter. For this type of foundation, the user may specify the stiffness and the maximum spacing for the piles, as well as the parameters for an engineered fill. Fully piled waffle rafts incorporate piles across the entire layout. For this type of foundation, the user may decide to include one analysis, where the support and the actions given by the soil are ignored. We recommend reading the help section, as this approach may be over-conservative in some cases. In addition to the parameters available for the partially piled foundation, the users can specify the spacing to be targeted by the software in the modeling of the structure. It's worth noting that the pile spacing used in the analysis depends on the geometry of the waffle raft, and it may differ from the value specified by the user. We recommend reading the help section for more information on this topic. Geometry and loads are required by the software before launching a structural analysis. The geometry of articulated layouts is simplified in a combination of 2 overlapping rectangles. Wafflesuite assists the user in the definition of the loads. In fact, it is sufficient for the user to enter the number of levels and the type of cladding for roof and walls to generate a range of loads for a preliminary structural analysis. A more refined and less conservative analysis may be carried out with manual intervention from the user. Linear and point loads may be entered both along the perimeter and within the area of the foundation. By default, Wafflesuite returns the results for the edge beams and for the most stressed ribs. Optimizations are often possible by querying the software for the results of ribs that may not need as much reinforcing as the most stressed elements. For analysis on liquefaction-prone soil, Wafflesuite considers that the maximum loss of support occurs for the 2 orthogonal ribs intersecting at the rectangle centroid. However, the user may decide to change this preset and capture the effects of the soil subsidence in correspondence of concentrated loads. We recommend reading the help section about this topic.